issues are very emotionally charged.
CCH provides training to its members to enable them to operate as effective co-ops, provide excellent services, govern themselves effectively, plan for the future, control their money well, manage their staff or their service agencies, and generally assist them in just refreshing their knowledge and skills over time that allows them to be more effective and do a better job for their members.
You want people to be happy in your co-op, that's a good place to start. So wanting to find a good outcome is a good beginning.
We're the first organisation nationally to receive the accreditation process. It was a particularly important assurance for us as a service company, to our stakeholders, our members, to get assurance that all the services we provide are both relevant in the current environment that we operate within. The disciplines on finance, repairs and maintenance, housing management, governance, everything that a cooperative is expected to do from a regulation perspective, we're all looked at in fine detail, and we got assurance in every area without any concerns. And after being the first nationally, we were re-accredited very recently. That, again, reassuring to know 3 years on that we're still meeting the expectations and standards expected within the sector, which gives our members confidence. Cooperatives receiving services from North West Housing Services can have that assurance that we have that badge mark, which we greatly value and we think is very important for the sector going forward.
We recently had some great support from CCH in terms of our long-term financial planning. For years now, Argyle Street's been pretty good at tucking money away for a rainy day, but I think the members felt that they wanted to have a better understanding of exactly what their long-term financial situation was going to be. So CCH came in, did a piece of work with us and helped us build a model which included asset management plans and all the other things you need to have a really clear view of what your finances are going to be doing over the next 30 years, which has really made members feel reassured that we're in a strong financial position, and it's enabled them to understand how much money they might have available to them to carry out interesting, innovative new projects. For example, eco-retrofitting our existing properties, developing new co-op homes, and obviously if you're going to embark on any major projects that involve significant spending like that, you have to know what your overall financial health is looking like, and CCH have really helped us understand that in a really clear way.
Our co-op is 40 years old, and we were faced with a difficult decision that we had to make. The management committee made a decision to call in the CCH because we wanted to be able to have a conversation which was chaired independently. They came in, they were able to do that, and they were able to offer us the advice and the support so that we could come to a decision which we all felt very happy with. And their support was invaluable.
I now have this title, Head of Policy, so I'm sort of talking about policy issues to you.
We know, because we've been working with housing co-ops for many years, how successful housing co-ops are and how good they are at delivering really good things in their local communities. And for us, in the CCH, we exist to try and help those housing co-ops, and that happens in a number of different ways. And in particular, we are here to help housing co-ops exist in a changing world, and the changing world is changing very rapidly at the minute, and so we have to work to support housing co-ops through things like trying to get them an exemption to the right to buy, trying to help them understand what they need to do in relation to business plans, given we are talking about rent reductions. So we work with housing co-ops on those kind of policy issues, and we also lobby on their behalf to government and the regulatory bodies to try and get them the kind of environment that they need.
There is a really strong appetite to be able to enable ordinary folk to set up their housing in a number of different ways, and that's what we're trying to make happen.
We need to show solidarity as a sector. The CCH offers a forum, a resource to collectively bring all cooperatives together nationally. Any cooperative that aspires to be sustainable in the long term should cooperate with the CCH to further enhance and sustain their existing cooperatives and grow and develop the sector progressively.